Today we are going to read about a multiple angle and submultiple angle in trigonometry. First we'll start with multiple angle, then accordingly we'll go through the submultiple angle. But in this lecture we'll focus on multiple angle formulas, how to get this multiple angle formula, how to apply this multiple angle formula, what are the algorithm to use this multiple angle formula to get the trigonometrical values. So like these things we'll see in this lecture. So first we'll go through this derivation, how we can derive this multiple angle formula. For example, sine 2a, same way cos 2a, same way we can see here tan 2a. So how we'll get this? So we'll see here first, then accordingly we go further. So before starting this, just I will just explain about the derivation of one trigonometrical ratio. Accordingly you can derive for other trigonometrical ratios based on this. So first we can see here in previous classes we have read about sine a plus b as a sine a into cos b plus cos a into sine b. Same way for cos a plus b equal to cos a into cos b minus sine a into sine b. Same way for tan a plus b equal to tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a into tan b. So these all whatever we have seen, these all are compound angle formula which already we have read in previous classes. So now we'll start from how to multiple angle formula, how to derive multiple angle values, multiple trigonometrical formulas. So first one I am deriving here for double angle, or we can say multiple angle for sine. We have read sine a plus b equal to sine a into cos b plus cos a into sine b. Now we are replacing this b with a, then we can see here sine a plus a equal to sin a into, in place of cos b we have got cos a, then same way this as it is plus cos a into, in place of b we have got sin a. So adding both sin a into cos b we have got 2 times sin a dot cos a. So this is the value, this is a formula of sin 2a as 2 times sin a dot cos a. Same way we can derive for cos 2a also. Cos 2a, after derivation we will get cos 2 theta or cos 2a equal to cos a square a minus sin a square a. So when we will convert this sine in cos format we will get 2 cos a square a minus 1. When we will convert this cos a square in sine format we will get 1 minus 2 sin a square a. So like this we can get cos 2a value. Same way for tan also we can get like this, tan 2a equal to 2 tan a by 1 minus tan a square a. So like this all whatever we have seen, so this all we can derive accordingly as I have derived here for sine. So you can derive similarly for cos also as well as tan also. Now we'll see this for 3a angle. So how we can get sine 3a value? So here same method we'll use here. So sine a plus b equal to, we have read sine a into cos b plus cos a into sine b, but in place of b now we are replacing this b by 2a. So wherever we'll get b we'll replace this, we'll keep there 2a. So we'll get sin a into cos 2a. In place of b we have, in place of b we have got, in place of b we have got here uh, we have got here sin 2a. In place of b we have got, I will just mark this so that it will be easy to understand. So here, so in place of b we have got what? In place of b we have written here 2a. In place of b we have written 2a. We are replacing this by 2a. So this also we have got 2a. All b we have replaced by 2a. So here also we will get here 2a, all we have replaced, all b we have replaced by 2a. So this is uh, sin a plus 2a equal to sin a into cos 2a plus cos a into sin 2a. So this is the formula of whatever we have got from sin a plus b. So if we'll add this a and 2a, we'll get sin 3a. So sin 3a equal to we have got this formula. Now what is our work? We have to convert all in sine format. So cos 2a formula we are using here. Cos 2a we are writing as a value. This formula is of cos 2a in which format? Sine format, because we are deriving sine 2a formulas. So now after this again we can see here cos a is as it is. Now this also we have to convert, because there we are getting sine 2a. So sine 2a also we have to convert in uh, formula format. So we have written 2 sin a dot cos a. So here after opening bracket we will get this term, we will get this term, and same way here also by multiplication we will get this term. So we'll convert this cos a square a in form of sine, because all we have to write in form of sine. So this we have written in sine format, 1 minus sine square a. Same way after solving this we have got sine 3a equal to we have got as a 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a, which is the required formula of sine 3a. So sine 3a value we have got as a 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. So that is our required values, required formula, whatever we have to use in problems. So first problem based on, now I will just zoom little bit. So problem based on finding the value of trigonometrical ratios, trigonometrical ratios, trigonometrical ratios on trigonometrical ratios of what? 2a, 3a, and these are the sub angle formula, these are multiple angle formula. So first we will see here for 2a how we'll solve for this problem based on finding the value of trigonometrical ratio of 2a. So first steps, first we can see the steps. First step is given here: see the given trigonometrical ratios, then think which form to convert, so according to our question we have to convert in different format. As we have read cos 2a in different format, we can see here also we have read cos 2a in different format, and then after we have got cos 2a, we can see here cos 2 theta root 2x in different format: sine cos format, cos format, sine format. Same way other format here also in formula. On top we can see that we have written in different format formula. So according to our steps, what it is saying, it is saying that first we have to see the first we have to see think which form to convert. So this is the first step. Second step for sine 2a, if we have to get sine 2a value, then whatever trigonometrical ratios are given, sine or cos, whatever any values are given, we have to find out both values, sine also as well as cos also. If cos is given, we have to find out sine. If sine is given, we have to find out cos. And in class 7 8 we have read the formula of Pythagoras relation: sin a square a plus cos a square a equal to 1. So by using that formula we can get any other trigonometrical ratio if one is given. So as we will get both, then we will apply the formula sin 2a equal to 2 sin a dot cos a, and we will get the value for sin 2a. Similarly, if it is asking to find out the cos 2a, then we will use the direct formula of cos 2a, but we will see which format question is giving. If question is giving sine value, we will apply sine theta formula. If it is giving cos value, we will apply cos theta formula. If it is giving sine and cos both, we will apply both formula. So accordingly we can use any formula according to our condition. So like this we can convert sine 2a in any format according to our condition. And then after, if a question is giving in tan format, then for sine 2a we can apply formula sine 2a equal to 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a. Same way for cos also, if it is given in tan format, then we can apply this formula cos 2 equal to 1 minus tan square a upon 1 plus tan square a. So like this we can use this formula. Now we will see one example here, how to solve the problem. How to solve problem? Here we can see question is giving here sine a value as a sine a as a 3 by 4, and it is asking to find out the cos 2a. So we are using this formula sine a equal to 3 by 4, and we will replace, we have formula cos 2 equal to 1 minus 2 sine square a. So now we will apply formula of cos 2a as a 1 minus 2 sine square a, but in place of sine we will use 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 square, and then after solving this we will get as a cos 2 equal to minus 1 by 8. So this is our final answer. In this way we can find out, we can solve, or we can get the trigonometrical values as question asks. So we can just apply the condition whatever it is asked. So in this way we can use multiple angle formula to get the values of asked trigonometrical ratios. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope that all of you have got the idea about multiple angle formula and how to use the multiple angle formula. In next video we will continue how to prove the given condition by using this multiple angle formula by taking LHS or RHS. So this will continue in next class. Thank you for watching this video.